Hey, what's up guys? It's Ahmed again, A to Z Auto Masters, and today we got this 2009 BMW 328i with the XDrive. It's an all-wheel drive car, and car came in, customers complaining about smoke condition under the hood and smell of burning oil. Okay, so he was complaining about the smoke condition coming from the passenger side. If we look right there, you can see there's an oil leak. There's an oil leak just right on top of the exhaust manifold, and it's dripping oil on the exhaust manifold, and that's really where the smoke condition is coming from. So that's usually a valve cover gasket issue. It's very common with those cars. We've seen a lot of valve cover leaks and usually causes a lot of smoke. So just today we'll show you how a valve cover gasket is done in a 2009 328i with an XDrive. Okay, so valve cover is located under here. We have to remove this cover, and to take this cover off there is one bolt in the back, so we can actually have access to it and take it out, but it's easier if we remove this out of the way. That will be easier to do the job and give you more room. Okay guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video, and make sure you activate the notification bell just to make sure you receive all the notification for the upcoming videos. We have some good stuff gonna be coming soon. Thank you for Okay, that's where the cabin filters usually at. So if you want to change your cabin filters, it's right there. 4 bolts, and you take it out and switch the filters. Okay, those covers right there, you have those plastic tabs. You can just pry open, one here, one there, and that plastic little nipple right there, you just slip it right out. Cover comes off. Same thing on the other side. Now, you can just take the whole tray out of your way. So one here, usually there's 2 here, one was missing already, so, and just lift up and slide right out. Okay, so the valve cover gasket is really located under this plastic cover now. It goes around here, and it goes around these ignition coils to prevent the oil from going into the spark plugs. So we're gonna pull these ignition coils. Okay, now just pull these ignition coils out. Okay, so now we have all ignition coils disconnected. Now this servo motor for the vanos is just gonna disconnect, and you see the whole harness right there. We're just gonna disconnect. So there's a couple clips in here. Before that, we're just gonna take these grounds. Here is one, and there's one right here. Those grounds are extremely important. Make sure you put them back when you're done. This sensor just pulled straight out, right there. Okay, so we're just gonna unplug the 2 sensors. Here we go, put these away. That's the fuel injectors plug right here. You can just pry very slow, little by little, one by one, and the whole thing will come out. So now your fuel injector plug is completely out of the way. Give you room to access those bolts here. I want to unplug this here and unplug this here, and move the whole thing out to the side. You can do that. Just watch for this wire, don't stretch it. Pop this open. So when you try to take this out, you're gonna be extra careful because they're very brittle right now. I usually like to use something like a 9-degree pick like that and just pry on the locks. Right there. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm gonna take this servo motor out of the way. Okay, so we got two. Let's take these two. 10 where the ground used to be. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and now we're just gonna go around and take all these bolts out. Reservoir. You can just take the two bolts out and right there, just move it to the side. That's all. Okay, so we got the 3 bolts in the back. We got 2 more. One in the corner here and one right in this area. Let's get the corner first. So you're gonna use the swivel to get there. Right there. Okay. Whew. So we got that 10mm here, last bolt. Just gonna open the cover and move these wires out of my way for now. And we're just gonna pop these out of place for now. Just like that. Give you some space so this bracket won't get stuck here, and it should be easier to come out now. Okay. Whew. And now, since everything's exposed, you can see where the leak used to be. All this area right there. And the back also. Okay, time to get the new cover and reinstall. Okay, so we have the valve cover out of place now. We just with a clean rag just go over the surface where the gasket sits and just clean it up. Make sure there's no debris. If there is any residue of silicone, it's gonna be in corners. Just make sure you scrape it off, something like that here. That's silicone right there. Gonna have to be scraped off. Okay. Just clean it up very well. Pull this old one out. Obviously it was changed once, at least once before. You can see the yellow glue here on the cover. Somebody been here before. And from the amount of missing bolts and stuff, we know somebody been here before. So. Again, we're gonna have to use some weather strip yellow glue just to hold it in place for installation. Basically, you're making sure you're pushing all the air out from underneath. And now these few pieces for the spark plugs. Okay guys, so a final look underneath the valve cover before installation. We're ready to install. So as you can see, surface where the gasket is gonna sit, it's all clean. Make sure you clean it up very well. And that's it. We'll put it back together. Okay, so we glued the gasket to the cover and it's time to install it. Okay, we waited like 10-15 minutes for the glue to set. So I just pulled this weather strip out a little bit to fit this section because it was kind of tight. Right there, perfect. Okay, so just putting those grounds back. Again, they're very important. Okay. So we're fitting all ignition coils now in place. Okay, so we also got a new gasket here for the servo motor. So that dip right there will be down. Okay, so it's time to put that servo motor back. make sure it's on unlock before you install both of them. This lever is pushed toward unlock. Okay, when it's all clicks and in place, lock it. That's it, it's locked. Okay guys, so moment of truth, job's done. We just start the car, make sure there's no fault codes, car is running smooth. So okay guys, so the job is done, perfect, no issues. You will see a little bit of smoke when you start it. You had the cover off and a lot of oil dripped on the exhaust, so that's gonna leak out. That leaked out already on the exhaust, so that's gonna take a few minutes to burn. After that, you shouldn't have any issues. So okay, please make sure if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next video. Thank you for watching.